everybody, today I wanted to explain about control valve and its parts. Control valves are valves used to control conditions such as flow, pressure, temperature, and liquid level by fully or partially opening or closing in response to signals received from controllers that compare a setpoint to a process variable whose value is provided by .S that monitor changes in such conditions. Control valve is also termed as the final control element. Working principle of valve is, when variable air pressure is applied to a flexible diaphragm to oppose a spring. The combination of diaphragm and spring force acts to balance the fluid forces on the valve. The following are the two main parts of the control valve: actuator and body. Actuator parts description: diaphragm is a flexible, pressure-responsive element that transmits force to the diaphragm plate and actuator stem. Diaphragm case is a housing, consisting of top and bottom section, used for supporting a diaphragm and establishing one or two pressure chambers. Diaphragm plate is a plate concentric with the diaphragm for transmitting force to the actuator stem. Actuator spring is a spring, or group of springs, enclosed in the yoke or actuator casing that moves the actuator stem in a direction opposite to that created by diaphragm pressure. Actuator stem is the part that connects the actuator to the valve stem and transmits motion, force, from the actuator to the valve. Spring adjuster is a fitting, usually threaded on the actuator stem or into the yoke, to adjust the spring compression. Spring seat is a plate to hold the spring in position and to provide a flat surface for the spring adjuster to contact. Stem connector is the device that connects the actuator stem to the valve stem. Yoke is the structure that rigidly connects the actuator power unit to the valve. Travel indicator indicates the traveling of the valve. Body parts description: bonnet assembly, an assembly including the part through which a valve stem moves and a means for sealing against leakage along the stem. Cage, a part of a valve trim that surrounds the closure member and can provide flow characterization and or a seating surface. Packing box, the part of the bonnet assembly used to seal against leakage around the closure member stem. Seat, the area of contact between the closure member and its mating surface that establishes valve shut-off. Seat ring, a part of the valve body assembly that provides a seating surface for the closure member and can provide part of the flow control orifice. Valve body, the main pressure boundary of the valve that also provides the pipe connecting ends, the fluid flow passageway, and supports the seating surfaces and the valve closure member. Thank you so much.